Benji. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please rise. Page 65 to 805 will be led today by anniversary of Mr. Benji Meppen. Please rise, page 65.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lana sofivina lechin ben yom uven laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani b'tzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani ben chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokei achirim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam bisharumi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam atir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rakaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasali kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam amechi mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten layaref koach.
You may be seated, page 65, second paragraph in the Siddur. Blue book.
Utnenu hayom v'chol yom lechanu chesed rachamim b'einecha v'einei kol ro'einu v'tigmelenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amal Yisrael. Ashrenu she'anachnu mashkimim u'ma'arivim erev haboker v'omrim pa'amayim v'chol yom Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Kadesh et shimcha magdishei shemecha v'kadesh et shimcha v'ulamecha v'shamna tarim v'tagbi et karnenu. Baruch atah Adonai Hamagdash Shaycha Rabim. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avatenu she'yibaneh beit hamikdash b'mehera b'yameinu v'ten chelkeinu v'toratecha v'sham navdecha b'rekimei olam u'chshanim kadmoniyot.
Kaddish de Rabbanan on page 71. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברך ירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ואמרו אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון ועל כל מאן דיעסקין באורייתא, די ויתרא הדין ודי וכל אתר ואתר, ילהון ולכון שלמה רבה, חינה וחסדה ורחמין, וחין אריכין ומזון הרוויחה, ופורקנה מן קדם אבון דבישמיא, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, וברחמיו יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Page 72.
היום יום שבת קודש. להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא לטבו.
Page 80.
לדוד אדוני אורי ואישי. וקבל אדוני.
81.
מזמור חנוכת הבית לדוד. למען יזמך כבוד ולא ידום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם עודך.
Mourner's Kaddish on page 82. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעולמה, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Please rise together, page 83, for פסוקי דזמרה.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולם, ברוך הוא, ברוך הוא זה בראשית, ברוך אומר ועושה, ברוך עוזר ומקיים, ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרע, ברוך חי לעד וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו. מלך משובח ומפאר עדי עד שמו הגדול, ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מהולל בתשבחות.
Amen. You may be seated, page 84. We go page by page.
כי כל אלוהי עמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו וישועתך להר קדשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. אדוני הושיע, מלך יעננו ויום קורנו. ואני בחסדך בטחתי, יגע ליבי בישועתך, ואשיר על אדוני כי גמל עלי.
Page 87. Jeff, close the door. Tell them to be quiet. We pray.
יהיו לרצון ratzonim refi ligion libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri vegoali. Podeh Adonai nefesh avadav velo yeshmu kol achosim bo. V'hinoam Adonai Eloheinu aleinu Yaseh yadenu konena aleinu Yaseh yadenu konena
יושב בסתר עליון בצל שלום.
Orech yamim aspiehu ve'arehu bishuati Orech yamim aspiehu ve'arehu bishuati Beit Yisrael baruchu et Adonai, Beit Aaron baruchu et Adonai, Beit HaLevi baruchu et Adonai, Adonai baruchu et Adonai, Baruch Adonai mitzion, Shochen Yerushalayim, Hallelujah.
Please rise together, page 92 for the great Hallel.
Noton lechem lechol basar, ki leolam chazdo. Hodu le'el chashamayim, ki leolam chazdo.
You may be seated, page 93, we go page by page.
Yehi chazdecha Adonai aleinu, ki asher ichlanu lach. Lehagid ki asher Adonai suri velo vlatabo. Dotecha nemnu meod, levantcha na kodesh Adonai l'rech yamim.
Please take your seats and take a book and let's pray.
Adonai Yoshia Melech Yaneinu Veyom Korenu.
Page 96.
Tehilat Adonai Daber Pid Varechu Basar Shem Kochol Elam Vaed Va'anachnu Nevarecha Me'ata Ve'ad Olam Hallelujah. Imloch Adonai leolam, Elohai Zion, ledor vador, hallelujah. Lo asachen lecho goy mishpatim belo idom, hallelujah. Vayarem kern le'amo, tila lecho chasidav, livnei Yerem am krava, hallelujah. La'asot bahem mishpat katuv, hadarhu lel chasidav, hallelujah. Kol hanshamate hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol hanshamate hallelujah, hallelujah.
Please rise, page 100, the final paragraph, the blue siddur.
Uvaruch Shem kvodo leolam, v'yimalek kvodo et kol haaretz. Amen ve'amen. Umatzat et levavo ne'eman lefanecha. Kemo even b'mayim azim. Vayaminu b'Adonai u'Moshe avdo. V'haya Adonai melech al kol haaretz, v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Nishmat kochai tevaret et shimcha.
You may be seated, page 104.
Barchi nafshi et Adonai, v'chol chiravai et shem kodsho. Ha'el betatumot ozecha, lagid likvot shemecha, likvot lenetzach ve'onora u'otecha, ha'melech ha'yoshev al kiseram v'nisa.
Thank you, Benji Meppen. We are on page 105, middle of the page. After a long, long vacation, the world-renowned cantor Herschel Fox.
D minor. Shochenad marom v'kadoshimo. Shochenad marom v'kadoshimo. Hilshani medidanar u'v'divrei tzadikim titbarach u'vileshon chasidim titrumah ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. על כל דברי שירות ותשבחו, דוד בן ישי, עבדך משיחך, ישתבח שמך, ולא עבד מלכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, למלך הדבר ישבחון, להודות, אדון הנפלאות. הבוחר בשירי זמרה, בשירי זמרה. הבוחר בשירי זמרה. מלך אלוהי העולמים, כלם וגן השם מרבה, וילמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי. חייכונו וימיכונו וחיינו לכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם, ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתהלל, שמי דקודשו בריחו. ויהי אליו מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירון ויעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
You may be seated. We call upon Alex, Inga, and Madeline for representing of the Talit. Who speak first? You speak first? Okay, speak to the mic. Speak to the mic. Take your time.
My dearest Bubachka, I remember when we first began this journey together. I brought you to the first day of Hebrew school, imagining that this day would be so far away. But now, in a blink of an eye, you are about to become a Jewish adult. Today, looking at your beautiful smile, I am filled with too many emotions to count. I am proud to be part of this extraordinary moment in your life and excited for the many adventures that lie ahead of you. However, before you stretch your wings and fly, let me leave you with some advice. Listen to the wise individuals around you. Listen to your elders. Approach life with an open mind and learn from others' mistakes. Cherish the relationship you have with Abby. She loves you unconditionally. You have a responsibility to take care of each other and nurture a strong bond. She is and will always be your best friend. Through thick and thin, stand by one another, and you will always feel supported. Your family loves you and will constantly be there to support your dreams. We are your biggest cheerleaders. Even when we lose patience for each other, I promise to always be by your side. Next, be proud of your heritage. Embrace Judaism in your everyday life and thinking. As an adult, you now hold the responsibility to carry on our family's traditions and values. Continue to hold yourself with confidence and integrity. You have a kind heart and a strong mind. Do not ever let the world bring you down. Snapchat and Instagram are only apps on a metal phone. They do not define who you are. Your intelligence and grace will shine through with your actions. Maddie, you are a strong and independent woman who in many ways reminds me of your great-grandmother Maria, who you were named after. Maria was a brave and stubborn woman who held a heart of gold. Her compassion helped feed many men, women, and children in World War II. Use your heart of gold and power to change the world and care for others. It is now your turn to carry the torch of honor and continue to live out your Jewish faith. Mazel tov.
Ready for another one? I don't know where it is. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Before I get to this, I would like to welcome all our family and friends, especially those who traveled from far to experience this big event. My dear Madeline, the time flies very fast. It seems like it was yesterday when you were enjoying swinging at the park and playing in the sandbox. Today, you're a young lady with goals, desires, and aspirations that can fulfill dreams of any individual. You became a wonderful, thoughtful, and caring person. So this is the time that we, your parents, get the opportunity to share our thoughts and prayers with you. I have been looking forward to this moment because I finally have your attention. You cannot pretend that you are listening to me while staring at your iPhone, checking up your Instagram feed, or texting with your friends. For once, you are stuck listening to Papa. Right now, you may think you know exactly everything, especially what you want to do when you grow up. But things will change and will happen fast. So here's one of my favorite slogans from Ulysses by Alfred Tennyson: to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. So I'm telling you, stay brave, strong, smart, and I promise you, you will figure it out, and I promise it's going to be just fine. I also promise that whatever your dreams take you, your parents are here to support you. While preparing for this speech, I came across a wonderful blessing from Rabbi Sandy Eisenberg from Indianapolis. I would like to quote him at this time because I believe I couldn't have said any better. What I wish for my daughter, I wish for all our children. I wish you to be a person of character, strong but not tough, gentle but not weak. I wish for you to be righteous but not self-righteous, honest but not unforgiving. Whatever your journey, may your steps be firm and may you walk in just path and not be afraid. Whenever you speak, may your words be words of wisdom and friendship. May your hands build and your heart preserve what is good and beautiful in our world. May the voices of generations of our people move through you, and may God of our ancestors be your God as well. May you know that there are people, a rich heritage to which you belong, and from that sacred place you are connected to all who dwell on earth. May the stories of our people be upon your heart, and the grace of the Torah rhythm dance in your soul. I love you very much.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit.
Please rise, page 107, the Baruch, we bow 2 lines.
Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed. Adonai L'Mechalam Yetziror Uvorei Choshech Oseh Shalom Uvorei Et HaKol HaKol Yoducha VeHaKol Yeshabechucha
Eves bilchago aleinu limot HaMashiach V'yeredom menechol HaMoshienu L'tchiat HaMeitim El Adon al kol HaMasim Baruch u'mevorach befi kol nishama God love to male olam datu devuna tovevim oto המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר בכבוד על המרכבה אותו מישור לבני כיסו חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו שרם בדעת בבינה ובשכל כוח וגבורה נתן בהם להיות מושלים קרב תבל מלאים זיו פיקים נוגה נאווה זיוון בכל העולם שמחים בצייתם וששים בבואם עושים בימה צונקו אליו פרא וכבוד נותנים לשמוע צהלה ורינה לזכר מלכותו קרא לשמש ויזרח אור רב והתקין צורת הלבנה שבע נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת וגדולה צרופים ויפנים וחיות הכובד לאל אשר שבת מכל המסים תיזה בורך זה מגן וגלה קדוש כולם בוטרים את ביהם מקדושה וטהרה בשירה ובזמרה ומבורכים ומשבחים פונים הריסים מגישים וממליכים את שם האל המלך הגדול הגיבור בשפה ברורה ונימה קדושה כולם כאחד עונים יאמרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות ולא כל הארץ כבודו ויפעתי בחיות הקודש ורעש גדול מן הזמרים והצרפים נמתם משבחים ויאמרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ולרפואיס נויד סילו אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהר על יורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר מאורות אהבו רבו להודות לך ולייחדך ויאהבה ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר ויבוא ישראל ויאהבה
Shema Israel on page 112.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meyodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibarta bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We pray silent in the middle of page 113.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת.
לדור ודור הוא קיים, ושמו קיים, וכיסון אחון מעבודו במעלתו לעד קיים. גואלנו גואל אבותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו פודנו מצילנו יעלם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך עזרת אבותינו התוביל המגיל על זו ישוע רובן יסוגר כי לא תלילה ליור ברוך הוא מבורך משה בני ישראל הכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נברת ילוד שיר חדש ושיבחו גאולים לשמך שפת הים יחד כולם עודבים אליכו ויאמרו אדוני מלך לעולם ועד צור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל ובדכנו מלך יהודה וישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל.
בעמידה, page 115b and page 116 we'll do together after we continue silent through page 120. 115b.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Ve'konei Hakol Ve'zocher Aste Avot Umevi Goel Livnei Vneihem Leman Shema B'Ahava Melech Ozer Hoshia Umagen Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Meitim Ata Rav LeHoshia Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechaye Meitim Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishanei Afar Michamacha Ba'al Gevurot Umido Melech Melech Memit Umechaye Umatmiach Yeshua Vene'emanata Lehahayot Meitim Baruch Ata Adonai Mechayecha Meitim.
Strong D major chord. Nekadesh et Shimcha ba'olam Kishem shemagdishim oto b'shmei marom Kagadu v'aliad neviecho V'karazeh zeh Ve'amar Kadosh, Kadosh Adonai Tzvaot Melech kol haaretz kevodo Oz bekol yirash gadol Adir v'chazak moshmi mikol Midnasim l'matzeraviyim Le'umatam Baruch yomeru Baruch yevol Adonai Mimkomcha malkeinu Malkeinu tofia Timloch aleinu Ki mechakim anachnu lach Mimkomcha malkeinu Malkeinu tofia Timloch aleinu Ki mechakim anachnu lach Matai timelach Timelach betzion Matai timelach Timelach betzion Bekarov beyamenu Meinu leolam evahed tishkol Bekarov beyamenu leolam evahed tishkol Titgadal v'titkadash Titgadal v'titkadash Titgadal v'titkadash Betoch Yerushalayim yerecha לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ויעננו תהי רבנה מלכותך כדבר יאמור לשירי וזכו על ידי דוד משיח צדקך, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור. דור ודור נגיגוד עליך ונזון זוכיו, קדושתך נגדיש. ושיבחך אלינו מפינו, לא ימוש לעולם ועד. כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני. The Kaddish at the end of the Shmon Esrei, page 138. Yidgala v'yala shmei rabba, v'yolmadi v'lachirute v'yamle v'chote v'chayechenu mechenu v'chayro v'Yisrael v'galet v'nkore v'yimeru. Amen. Yehei shmei. קודשא וריחו לאלה מגוברת ושירת ושבחת ונחמת וביום יום וימרו תתקבל צלותנו ואותנו לכל ישראל קודם ונשמע וימרו שלום רבו מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom this morning. Those who have come to celebrate Maddie's Bat Mitzvah, welcome this morning. And those who have come to celebrate with the Goldsmiths and Schlesingers the marriage of their children, good morning. And those who just read the newspaper this morning and needed God, welcome. It's good to have you here. Turn to the folks beside you and say good Shabbos and welcome. Say hello. Good morning, good morning. I don't know if you heard the news this week. Wonderful news happened yesterday. The editor and publisher of the National Enquirer was just given legal immunity to testify, which means we will finally find out where those UFOs are really landing. We will finally find out where Jimmy Hoffa is buried. We will finally find out what was in those 18 minutes of tape. We will finally find out who's having an affair with Queen Elizabeth. I am so looking forward to the truth that's going to come out now, because the National Enquirer, as you all know, is the only organ of news that is real news. All the rest is fake. But the National Enquirer, now they have the impunity and immunity to tell the truth. Life can only get better. Speaking of truth, turn in your prayer book to page 139, the service for moving and study of the Sefer Torah. We'll ask everyone once again to stand up. You have to be in great aerobic shape to visit Rally Beth Shalom. We'd like to call forward to the Bima for the honor of opening the Ark and removing the Torah, the Bodner family and the Meisen family, and Boris Livak to come forward, and Alex will carry the Torah. All those families, come on up, come on up, come on up. And everyone else, page 139, Cantor Fox.
Ein kamocha ba'Elohim, Adonai, ve'ein kemasecha, malchutecha, malchut kol olamim, u'bemeshaldecha b'chol dor v'hador. Adonai, Adonai, Adonai Yeroch Leolam Yevoed Adonai Ozli Amo Yitein Adonai Yevarech Et Amo Shalom Avhara Vachamim Et Yevav Yiritzonecha Et Zion Yivene Hoemod Yerushalayim Yivene Hoemod Yerushalayim Kivechol Levad Vadachnu Hamelech Ram ben Yisa Adon Olamim Vayehi bin so Aharon Vayomer Moshe Kuma Adonai Ve'yavuzu Oyevecha Ve'yanuzu Misanecha Mipanecha Kim Mitzion Torah Kim Mitzion Ve'eteve Torah Udevar Adonai Mirushalayim Baruch Shenadan Torah Torah Baruch Shenadan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael Mikedushato Berich Shemei Demore Avalem Babrikitu Ve'yanarachit Ve'yishmei Kadisha Kadisha Yakira Adoemare Tumush Bechan Ve'yanarachit Ve'yanarachit Ve'yishmei Kadisha Kadisha Yakira Anoimare Tush Bechan Yeherava Kadamach Detivtach Libi Beoraita Vitashlim Vishalin Delivi Ve'yibadechol Amach Yisrael Letov Lechayin Ve'yishalam Amen Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Eloheinu Gadol Haleinu Kadosh Shemo Echad. Shemo Yachedar Lecha Adonai Hagidor Hagidor Yadiver Yayitzach Vehachor Yichol Bashamayim Uvaretz Yichol Bashamayim Uvaretz Lecha Adonai Hamamelachol V'yamid Nazeh Lechol Lerosh Romebu 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 Adonai Eloheinu Vishtachavu 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 Ladom Yagelav Kadosh, oy, Kavadosh, oy, Ramemo, Ramemo, Adonai Eloheinu, Ishtachavu, Ishtachavu, Re'ar Kodishah, Hikadosh Adonai, Hikadosh Adonai, Hikadosh Adonai, Eloheinu, Amenatzeach, Hirem Yizevor, Ariol Adonai, Kol haaretz lamenazeach, Hirem Yizevor, Ariol Adonai, Kol haaretz lamenazeach, Hirem Yizevor, Ariol Adonai, Kol haaretz lamenazeach, Hirem Yizevor, Ariol Adonai, Kol haaretz. Uyav urachamim, uyerachem, amausim, ve'achoen otanu, Elifleitat olamim, v'yimalei mishaloteinu b'midat oeva, Yeshua erachamim.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom once again. Please now close the blue prayer books, put them away in the seat before you, take out the large red volume of the Chumash. The section that Maddie will be reading for us this morning, celebration of her bat mitzvah, is found on the page 1112, 1112. It's called Ki Tetzei. It's 3/4 of the way through the book of Devarim, the book of Deuteronomy. 1102 in the large red book, unless you're under the age of 18, in which case I prefer you not to read this Torah, because it's rated R. This book, this Torah of ours, this sacred book, is possessed. It is possessed by a dream of a just society, populated by a holy community, with the singular purpose of raising ethical human beings. The faith of Torah is not faith in God. Jews don't worry about faith in God. God is or God isn't, but God is a fact of our existence. The faith of the Jewish people, the faith that the Jewish people has fought for and died for, as listed in this book, is a faith in the capacity of human beings to create a just society, to create a holy community, to live with purpose, to live an ethical life, to live with gentleness. That is the great faith of the Jewish people. And that faith has been carried on century after century, generation after generation, through every sort of oppression, persecution, humiliation, destruction. That is the core conviction of this faith. That's what we're trying to give this young woman as she becomes bat mitzvah. This idea that we can transform a world filled with violence and corruption and deceit and destruction and hatred and ignorance, into a world of justice, a world of sharing, a world that is gentle. That is the core conviction of this faith. The Torah's core metaphor, the central literary metaphor of the entire scripture, is a journey. And that is very significant, because the journey is a significant symbol of a transformation. How do you transform a ragged bunch of ex-slaves who only have their own wants and their own needs and their own selfishness at heart? How do you transform them into a holy people? How do you teach them to build a sacred society? How do you teach them to practice justice? That's the great task of the Torah. And the faith of the Torah is that we will get to a promised land. We can get there. We can do this. It is not impossible. The opposite of Judaism is not secularism or atheism. It's, God forbid, not Christianity or Islam. The opposite of Judaism is moral resignation. To give up and say what is has to be, nothing can change. The moment you say that, you've checked yourself out of the Jewish people. Now you understand that that is the principal preoccupation of this book. There's only one obstacle in the way. There's only one impediment, one blockage that keeps us from reaching toward that just society, that holy community, that populace of ethical people. And that one problem is people, real people. See, if I'm only dealing with literary characters, I can draw them any way I want. I can make them all beautiful. I can make them all beautiful. But once I have to go out into the world and deal with real people in real circumstances, I discover the resistance. Because the material of human beings is flawed. It's broken. You enter into a shop to do business, and you buy a product. And even as you're buying the product, you have this inkling, this strange sense that you're being cheated, you're being taken. The world of business is a world of competing selfishness. You enter into the world of social relationships and you see that you're not being taken seriously. Real people don't respond like this. Real people are scared, and so they're selfish. Real people feel victimized, and so they become ugly. Real people lock their gates to those who are in need. Real people aren't ready to build a just society. They want for themselves. That's what real people are about. So the Torah has to figure out, how do you solve this problem? How do you build a just society and a holy community out of real schmutzik people? Schmutzik is the technical philosophical term. That means people of flawed morality, flawed character. How do you mediate between those two realities? And once again, the metaphor here is the journey. Step by step. One step at a time. There's no miracle that turns people good. There's no mikveh in the world that I can dip you in, and when you come out, you're going to be a good person. There's no magic wand that I can touch you with, and you become a tzaddik, you become a righteous person. Step by step, you build character. And so step by step, the Torah takes on the different aspects of human being that have to be corrected if we're going to have a just society and a holy community. And today, it's going to take it on and head on. This Torah portion is bold and courageous and unafraid. It's going to give us, right at the very beginning, 3 scenarios, all of which are going to make you cringe. Because all of which represent what you call in philosophy the worst case scenario. What's the worst case scenario? And it begins with the worst of the worst case scenarios. Page 1112. Everybody see it? Ki tetzei lemilchama oleivecha. When you take the field, ki tetzei lemilchama literally means when you go out to war against your enemies. So let's take the language with some seriousness now. You're invading somebody. This is not a defensive war. If it were a defensive war, it wouldn't say ki tetzei lemilchama, when you go out to war. It would say when war comes to you. This is when you get it in your head that for whatever national purpose, we're going to go across the world and invade somebody. This happens to America once every 30 years. I don't know how many of you have lived in America for long enough, but every 30 years or so, we get it in our heads that we have all this military, we ought to go use it on somebody, so let's find a country and let's think of a reason to go invade them. Ki tetzei lemilchama, you go out to destroy somebody, for whatever purpose. And what happens? V'natno Adonai Elohecha beyadecha v'shavita shivio. And you win, because God loves you. And among the spoils of war, you take captives. And you see among the captives a beautiful woman, and you desire her. V'ra'ita b'shivia eshet yafet toar, a nice-looking lady. V'chashakta ba. Chashakta ba is a stronger word than just desire, but you get the picture. So what's the picture? The soldier goes to war. And all's fair in war. War has very few rules. War is that moral situation where there is no restraint. You are letting the worst of human beings out. The beast within the man is out. And in the course of cleaning up, in the course of breaking down doors and looking for the bad guys, he breaks down a door, and there is Scarlett Johansson wearing Victoria's Secrets. It's my imagination, come on. Middle-aged guy, give me a break. And suddenly, all of those aggressive impulses, all of the rage and violence of the warrior is turned toward her. Sigmund Freud, the great psychologist, said there are 2 principal motives that drive men. Love and death, eros and thanatos, which means fundamentally that we're out there either to conquer something as a love object or conquer something as an enemy. There's a chemical in the human body, there's a lot of it in men, called testosterone. Testosterone drives you in this way. It is the place where violence and sexuality meet. And in culture, violence and sexuality come very close to each other. I try to do this gently. We use the same words for intimacy as we do for destroying somebody. I just got blanked. Or I blanked him. You get the picture? Isn't it interesting that you use the same word for the most intimate, loving, gentle, giving act of human intimacy? You use the exact same word to talk about destroying, controlling, dominating. I won't ask you how many of you read or saw 50 Shades of Grey. You should be ashamed of yourself. But think about that for just a moment. First of all, it became a very popular book. I mean, millions of copies of this book. And what is it about? It's about a man who can only become sexually excited when he hurts the woman he's with. I watched half of the movie and then had to turn it off. I told my wife I can't watch this anymore. It was on HBO. I didn't pay for it. Because this idea that somehow you glorify this idea that hurting the woman is somehow sexually exciting. But that's the testosterone effect. I hope I can talk about this in shul without getting in trouble. But here we have the case, right? Here we have the case in which there are no moral rules, no moral restraints. The soldier breaks down the door and there is this desirable woman. And all he wants is to have her, to take her, to conquer her the way he's conquered his enemy. What is the morality of that situation? What do you do in that situation? Now, it would be very easy to take each extreme, right? On one extreme, you might say, listen, that's war. Do whatever you want. Which is really what happens under most circumstances. If you read the stories, the horrible, horrible stories of Rwanda and Bosnia and all the other places where there have been war in the last decades, rape as a tool of war is a very popular thing. And on the other hand, you could be very puritanical and say, no, never, 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 which is what you'd want to say, except you know that that's not natural for that man. It's not doable. If you say that to him, he'll just say no. He'll just ignore that ethic. So what's the Torah's solution? Listen to the Torah's solution. It's very clever. They don't say no and they don't say yes. What do they say? Later. Watch. When you take the field against your enemies and the Lord your God delivers them into your power and you take some of them captive and you see among the captives a beautiful woman and you desire her and would take her to wife. Take her to wife is not what the guy has in mind. This ain't matrimony. What he means is you'll have her, you'll conquer her. You shall bring her into your house. She shall trim her hair, pare her nails, and discard her captive's garb. She shall spend a month's time in your house lamenting her father and mother. After that you may come to her and possess her, and she shall be your wife. Then, should you no longer want her, you must release her outright. You must not sell her for money. Since you've had your will of her, you must not enslave her. All right, put away your reservations, because there are serious troubles with this, but let's understand what the Torah wants us to do. What are you supposed to do? It doesn't say, go ahead and have her, because that's immoral. It doesn't say, no, no, never, 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 because that's impractical. So what does it say? Bring her home. Bring her home. So the first thing you're going to have to do is introduce Scarlett to your mother and father. Mom, Dad, this is Scarlett. Now what do you have to do? Shave her head, pare her nails. Take off the garb she was wearing and let her wear sackcloth, which is what you wear as a mourner, and spend a month mourning for her family because she's just lost her family. You killed them. So what do you have living in your house for a month? A bald, ugly, crying girl. Still want her? Still want her? You can have her as a wife, which means you make her part of your household. You take responsibility for her. If you don't want her, if after a month you decide your passion has cooled and better parts of your character have taken over, what do you need to do? You're not allowed to sell her. You're not allowed to use her. She's not a slave, which is what would happen under normal circumstances. She goes free as a free person. Now, I know what's missing from this. What's missing from this is something that makes this text very troubling. What's missing from this is her voice. In its context, in its moral context of the ancient world, this was morally revolutionary. Because under normal circumstances, that woman would remain your slave and you could sell her. But in the Torah's notion that she goes free, and you can't touch her until you've had a month in your house, in that context, this is morally revolutionary. In our context, there's something egregious here, which is that she has no voice. Because the Torah never imagined that women had voices. Women's voices were always spoken through their fathers and their husbands, and sometimes their sons. We would say what's missing is her voice, and that's what the Torah encourages you to think. In that way, the Torah has asked you to think about this. But let's go to the context of the Torah. What's being said? What's being said? This is a metaphor. In any circumstance, when you enter into a transaction with other human beings in which you are tempted to conquer them, in business, for example, you're tempted to, you know something that your competitor doesn't know, so you can use that knowledge to take advantage of them. In any kind of circumstance, when you are in a competitive position where there is conquest involved, you're not allowed to conquer the other. You have to remember you have to live with this person. You're here to create a social solidarity, a social community with this person. You defer that urge until you have taken full consideration of what it means to live with that person. You take full consideration of that person's humanity. Wouldn't it be wonderful if a used car salesman sat with you and said, let's get to know each other before I tell you the price of the car? Because if we got to know each other, I'll tell you that the transmission is shot. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you bought a property and the other person said to you, let's first get to know each other because we have to live together? You guys do litigation, right? Wouldn't it be wonderful if bosses and employers, if people doing litigation stopped and said, what is going to be the long-term effect on our sense of community if I win or lose this case? In any circumstance of conquest, you have to ask yourself, what am I doing to another human being? Where is the humanity of the other become part of my calculus? That's what the Torah is begging us to do. What's missing is the voice of the other, and that has to be added to the calculus. So here we have a step. A step is interposed between my desire, my urge, my impulse, and the outcome of this conversation, the outcome of this circumstance. And it's a step of stopping to consider the humanity of the other. And that is the step that has to be interposed if we're ever going to live ethical lives and ever create a just society and ever create a world of peace. The humanity of the other, even the one who competes with me, the humanity of the other has to be taken into consideration. The rest of the Torah portion will take up similar circumstances and ask us to impose a similar kind of recess in the transactions so that we might embrace the humanity of the other and not destroy whatever chance we have of advancing the cause of human solidarity. Let's begin now reading. Maddie will ask you to read page 1112. How do you live with real human beings and an aspiration to create a just society?
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל אבו גדור דבוד לתורה יעמדו הורי הבת מצווה אהרון בן פומה ואסתר ואת אשתו בלה בת מרדכי ולאה וביתם אביגיל בת אהרון ובלה ראשונים ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. כי תצא למלחמה על אויביך ונתנו אדוני אלוהיך בידיך ושבית בשביו וראית בשביה אשת יפת תואר וחשקת בה ולקחת לך לאישה והבאת אל תוך ביתך וגילך את ראשה ושאת את ציפורניה והסירה את שמלת שבייה מעליך, וישבה בביתך ובכתה את אביה ואת אמה ירח ימים, ואחר כן תבוא אליך ובאתה והייתה לך לאישה, והיה אם לא חפצת בה ושילחת לנפשה, ומכור לא תמכרנה, בכסף לא תתעמר בה, תחת אשר עיניתה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
יעמדו מרדכי בלב ובילה, לאה בת אברהם ומרים שושנה, בת בורי ורימה לעלייה שנייה.
Baruch atah Adonai
המבורך, 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 לעולם ועד.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamborah la'olam va'ed.
ברוך אתה, continue. ברוך אתה, Eloheinu
מלך העולם.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bashar banu mikol hayim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. כי תהיינה לאיש שתי נשים, האחת אהובה והאחת צנועה, וילדו לו בנים, האהובה והצנועה, והיה הבן הבכור לשניה, והיה ביום הנחילו את בניו, את אשר יהיה לו לא יוכל לבקר את בן האהובה על פני בן השנואה הבכור, כי את הבכור בן השנואה יכיר, לתת לו פי שניים בכל אשר ימצא לו, כי הוא ראשית עונו לו משפט הבכורה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet,
וחיי עולם.
אתה בתוכנו.
Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
אמן.
יעמדו לאה בת פרום ואסתר, ישראל בן חיים ולאה, פרום בן לב ודובה, אסתר בת לב ופרידה, לעלייה השלישית. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. Repeat.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
אמן. יהיה לאיש בן סורר ומורה, איננו שומע בקול אביו ובקול אמו, וייסרו אותו ולא ישמע עליהם, ותפסו בו אביו ואמו, והוציאו אותו אל זקני עירו ואל שער מקומו, ve'ameru el ziknei iro benenu ze sorer umarei einenu shomea bekolenu zolel vesovei orgamu kol anshe iro ba'avanim ba'meit uvirta hara mikir becha v'chol Yisrael yishme'u ve'ira'u.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Baruch atah Adonai, noten
Move to my side, please. Yamdu Moshe ben Alon ve'Anya Ilana bat Zori ve'Esther Yaakov ben Moshe ve'Ilana Galit bat Moshe ve'Ilana la'aliyah הרביעית.
Baruch Adonai Habarach.
ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Olam V'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et toratoi. Baruch Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. V'chiyeh ve'ish chet mishpat mavet v'humat v'talita oto al ed lo tali nivlato al ha'ed ki kavor tikberenu bayom hahu ki kilelat Elohim talui v'lo tir'eh et admata asher yeh lo Adonai Elohecha noten lecha nachala lo tir'eh et shor achicha o et seyo nidachim v'hi talamta cha mehem asher teshivem le'achicha.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei et abitachinu. Baruch Adonai noten ha'torah.
Move to my side.
Where do you live?
The fifth Aliyah is on page 1115, verse 2. Yamdu Shoshana bat Avraham, Miriam bat Shimshon ושושנה, אהרון בן שמשון ושושנה, ציון בן יוסף, לעלייה חמישית.
Shoshana bat Yeshaya. The name, Shoshana bat Yeshaya.
שושנה בת ישעיה. Together,
Baruch Adonai Habarach.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. V'imlo karov achicha elecha velo yadato v'asavto el toch beitecha v'haya imcha od darosh achicha oto v'asavto lo v'chen taseh lachamoro v'chen taseh lesimlato v'chen taseh lecholatat achicha asher tifat mimenu metzata lo tuchel mitalem lo tireh achicha shoro derech talam tamehem hakem takim imo.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Move to my side. יעמדו אורי המחותנים יגאל בן גול ופייגל רחל בת משה וחייקל אברהם בן בנימין ורחל וצילה בת לב ודבורה לעלייה השישית.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
ברוך אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Lo yechi gever al isha, velo ibash gevet simlat isha, ki toavat Adonai Elohecha kol ose ele, ki yikare kan tzipor lefanecha, baderech bechoet, o al haaretz, efrochim, o abeitzim, virhem rovetzet, ala efrochim, o ala beitzim, lo tikov aem ala banim, shileach shalat et aem, abanim tikach lach, binyan itov lach, ve'arachta yamim.
Bottom of the page together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
יעמדו החתן אהרון בן יגאל וברכה ואת בחירת ליבו אלישבע בת אברהם וצילה לעלייה שביעית חזק חזק.
We are privileged this morning to welcome a new bride and groom who will soon stand beneath the chuppah married. Michael grew up in this synagogue, and it's a joy to welcome him together with his family. And his bride, Lisa, grew up on the other side of those mighty Santa Monica mountains. And the family has taken advantage of the fact that we've removed the passport control and let them into the valley to celebrate a very wonderful moment. They'll be married very soon, but in the course of the community, they come for our blessings and our joy. We welcome them and their families for this aliyah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ki tivnei bait chadash, rasita mahakel legagecha, velo tasim damim b'titcha, ki pol hanofel mimenu, lo tizra makar aim pen tigdash, hamleya azera asher tizra, biktuat hakarem, lo rosh beshor mo yachtav, lo tilbashanes temer v'tishtim yachtav.
Bottom of the page.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. It is our joy to welcome the Goldsmith and Schlesinger families to celebrate the coming marriage of their children. We'd like to ask everyone in the family to come and join us here in the Bima as the community rises together to celebrate this husband and wife, this bride.
Simen tov u'madel tov, simen tov, u'madel tov, simen tov, u'madel tov, simen tov, yehelanu. Simen tov u'madel tov u'madel tov simen tov u'madel tov simen tov u'madel tov simen tov yeilanu yebeilanu yeheilanu olechol Yisrael yebeilanu yeheilanu olechol Yisrael David melech Yisrael havay v'kayam David melech Yisrael havay v'kayam.
Come close, come close, come close, come close, come close. You come close, stand here. There is a wonderful old Hasidic story about a young fellow who wants to know God. And so he makes this long journey to this Rebbe, this rabbi, this great spiritual master, and he stands before the spiritual master and he says, Rebbe, teach me the secrets of God. And the master looks at him for a long time to ascertain if he's sincere. And the master says, do you have a place to live? And the kid says, I don't want a place to live. I want to know God. He said, go get a place to live. We'll worry about God. So the kid goes out and he finds a place to live, and then he comes back and the master says, do you have a wife? I don't want a wife. I want God. He says, go get a wife. You'll learn God. And then, of course, it's children and a job and any number of other things. And at the end of the story, the boy comes back and the Rebbe says, don't you want to know the secrets of God? And the boy says, now I know them. You went to school a long time. Between the two of you, it's about 500 years and $20 million worth of education. You went to nursery school, you went to day school, you went to high school, you went to college, you even went to law school. You even went to more law school. And you think you know something. My dear friends, you know nothing. Because your education doesn't begin until the moment you smash that glass next week. That's when your education begins. There is no experience, no domain of human existence that will teach you more about being a human being, teach you more about your own capacities, teach you more about the challenges of being a human being, teach you more about the possibilities of being human than marriage. This is the beginning of your religious education. Because when you understand what it means to live with someone whose laughter makes you happy and whose tears make you sad, when you understand what it means to live with somebody that you care for so much that you can't bear to leave them early in the morning, and you think about them all during the day, that if they leave you for any period of time, you worry because there's someone in the world who owns your heart and you can't protect them 24 hours a day. That scary, risky vulnerability. When you understand what it means to come back together again as one, and to hold this person and know their heart and know their soul and know who they are and laugh with them and cry with them and build a home with them, when you find it within your heart to forgive the other for their flaws, sometimes they're big flaws, but you forgive them because you can't live without the person. And when you find it in your heart to laugh at yourself, because you realize you have flaws, and you can't bear but love the person who's with you because they have forgiven you. That's the greatest experience in all of life. That's when God enters your life. That's when the absolute, that which is of most value, the shining light of divinity enters your life. And your soul lights up. And you wake up in the morning knowing you're a very different person because there's someone who loves you in all of your pieces and parts. That's what this is about. The beginning of the greatest journey of learning you're ever going to go on. And all we pray is that it's a journey of joy. All we pray is that it is marked by moments of celebration and song and dance and happiness and fruitfulness. All we hope is that one day you will stand where your parents stand, ready to recommend this journey to the next generation. Because it is the greatest human journey there is. Begin the journey with all of our prayers and go with God. And let God accompany you and hold you up and protect you and teach you all that you need to know to
to love this woman, to love this man. Yishaberach Avotenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov Sar Rivka Achav Leah, Hu Yivarech et hachatan Aaron ve'et hakala Elisheva asher alu likvod hamakom, likvod haTorah v'likvod haShabbat, ve'asher bekarov yikansu lechupa. Yiratzon she'yizku lifnot bayit b'Yisrael, asher bo yishkenu ava ve'ach v'shalom v'reut bayit, asher bo yigadlu banim b'briut v'osher, be'avat Torah b'masim tovim v'nomar amen. May the source of blessings for our ancestors bless and sustain and protect Lisa and Michael as soon they will stand beneath the chuppah as husband and wife. May God grant them the wisdom and the love and the depth to build a home within the community of Israel. A home filled with love and laughter, of sweetness and song. A home filled someday soon with the sound of children. To be raised with the wisdom of Torah, and with hands ready to bring wholeness to the world. And let us pray all together. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyamanu v'gianu lazman hazeh. Mazel tov!
Od Yishama b'yarei Yehuda v'chutzot v'chutzot Yerushalayim Od Yishama b'yarei Yehuda v'chutzot Yerushalayim Kol sason ve'kol simcha Kol chatan ve'kol kala Kol sason ve'kol simcha Kol chatan ve'kol kala Hay lay 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 Hay lay 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 Kol sason ve'kol simcha Kol chatan ve'kol kala Mazel tov!
Mazel tov, mazel tov, mazel tov. Get off my dima.
We're going to another place.
Bring a friend, come back. We'll do it again. Mazel tov.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועולמה דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכות וביומך, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמיה יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה, ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה נחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ואמרו תעמוד הבחורה בת מצווה, מגדלנה ליאת בת אהרון ובילה, מפטירה חזקי חזקי. The maftir you find the conclusion of Parashat Ki Teitzeh on page 1135, verse 17.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Zachor et asher asa lecha Amalek Amalek Baderech B'Tzeitchem Mitzrayim Asher Karecha Baderech Vayezanev Becho Kol Necheshalim Acharecha V'Ta'ayev V'Yagea V'Lo Yareh Elohim V'Haya V'Haniach Adonai Elohecha Lecha Micho Oyevecha Misaviv Va'aretz Asher Adonai Elohecha Noten Lecha Nachala Lerishta Timche Et Zecher Amalek Mitachat Hashamayim Lo Tishkach. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'Hayei Olam Nata Betochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Yahamdu Amag.
We rise together as the Sefer Torah is lifted and wrapped. Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael ale pi Adonai biad Moshe. Please be seated. The Haftarah, the prophetic section read for this Shabbat, is found on page 1138. 1138. And we'll ask Maddie to read for us following a few words of commentary and reflection.
Shabbat Shalom and good morning, friends and family. My Parsha, Ki Tetzeh, has one idea it teaches us, the sense of community. Within this idea of community, we must establish a sense of trust, fairness, and equality and kindness towards one another. No matter who we are or what we look like, we must have honesty and trustworthiness towards each other. Having a bond of trust and creating unity allows us to become one as a community and society. The Torah teaches us that everyone has an ethical responsibility to respect one another. This includes returning lost property and offering to help those in need. If we all look out for one another, even those who we don't know, we will build faith in each other. Ki Tetzeh teaches you must not remain indifferent. No matter the circumstances, we should join together to help those in need. Caring for one another is crucial, especially in today's society. The Torah teaches us to overcome hatred and do everything possible to be of help. One example from the Torah is when Jacob sees the act of helping an enemy as a means of arriving at reconciliation. We must have forgiveness between those who are angry with each other. The mitzvah of turning aside hatred to help someone brings about renewed trust and friendship. Trusting our peers plays a big part in this Torah portion. We can trust our peers. There is no concern about deception or stealing. If something of ours is lost, we know they will return it to us. The Torah teaches us the obligation to return lost property and the responsibility to help those in need. Having this connection makes everyone become more trusting of each other. Helping those in our community is the theme of Ki Tetzeh. I believe everyone should live by the commandment, love your neighbor as yourself. With those few words, we can create a connection that allows us to help each other and love each other so that our community has fairness and equality. The Torah means that we must treat others the way we want to be treated, to overcome our selfishness and do everything imaginable to be of help. Becoming a bat mitzvah is a holy ceremony for young Jewish women entering the adult community. This great step means taking on many responsibilities that come with being an adult in the Jewish community. This includes becoming a role model to younger generations and setting an example to other Jews through following the commandments. This moment is important to me because I have grown up my whole life knowing the Jewish faith. Hebrew school has been a big part of my life, and I am now ready to continue my Jewish life through bigger adult steps. Giving back to the community is very important. Helping those with special needs is near to my heart. My school, Chaminade, gave me the opportunity to give back in an important way. I got the privilege to volunteer at the Special Olympics, a sporting event for kids with both physical and mental disabilities. Despite their challenges, this is a time for them to showcase their talents and have a fun time and experience with a larger community. Personally, I had an amazing time helping and encouraging the kids during this sporting event and participating in different activities with them. This occasion helped me grow as an individual and has helped me understand how blessed I am. To see the many smiles and laughs on both the Olympians and parents' faces made my heart warm. My school was a welcoming community for these kids, and I'm so grateful I got to be a part of this positive and inclusive experience. Lastly, I would like to thank the amazing people in my life. I could not have survived my bat mitzvah without Rabbi Feinstein, Cantor Barron, especially Cantor Toby, who could not make it today. Thank you, Toby, for always believing in me, and when I didn't have faith in myself, and being there to answer all my questions and calm my concerns. My friends and family had a huge impact on my bat mitzvah journey. All of my friends were extremely supportive, and my family was a positive light during this time in my life. In particular, I would like to thank my loving mom for always nagging me to study for every weekly lesson. Thank you to my caring dad, who always was believing in me, because without your constant love and support, I could not have made it. And last, my amazing sister, Abby. I could not from always having my back and giving me helpful tips and advice along the way. You have been there for me through every unexpected bump and turn while preparing for this day. Thank you to everyone here for helping me become a bat mitzvah. I greatly appreciate it. Shabbat Shalom. Rucha atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim veratzav b'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek Roni akara lo yalada pitzchirina v'tzahali lo chala ki rabim b'nei shomema mi b'nei ve'ula amar Adonai harchivi mekom oholech viriot mishkenotaich yatu al tasochi ha'arichi metaraich v'tedotaich chazeki ki amin usmo tifrotzi vezarech goyim yirash neshamot yoshivu atirei kilo tevoshi vatikalami kilo tachpiri ki voshet alumaich tishkachi vecherpat almenutaich lo tiskiri od ki vo alaich osaich Adonai tebaot shemo vego alech kedosh Yisrael Elohei chol haaretz yikareh ki hisha azuva va'atzuvat ruach kereach Adonai ve'eshet ne'urim ki tima'es amar Elohaich berega katon azavtich uvrachamim gedolim akabetzech beshetzef ketzef histarti fanai rega mimech uvchesed olam richamtich amar goalech Adonai ki me noach zot li asher nishbati me'avor me noach od al haaretz Ke nishbati meketzof alaych umike orba ki haharim yamushu vehagevaot temutena vechasti meitech lo yamush uvri shelami lo tamut amar merachamech Adonai Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Tzur kol haolamim Tzadik bechol hadorot Ha'el ha'ne'eman Ha'omer ve'osei Hamdaber umkayem Shekol devarav Emet v'tzedek Ne'eman Atahu Adonai Eloheinu V'ne'emanim Devarecha V'davarecha nidvarecha Achur lo yashuv rekam Ki el melech ne'eman V'rachaman ata Baruch ata Adonai Ha'el ha'ne'eman Bechol devarav Rachem al Zion Ki hi beit chayenu Vela aluvat nefesh toshia Bimheira veyamenu Baruch ata Adonai Mesameach Zion Bevanecha Samcheinu Adonai Eloheinu Beliahu Hanavi Avdecha Uvmalchut Beit David Meshichecha Bimheira Yavo Veyagel Libenu Al Kisolo Yeshev Zar Velo Yinchalu Od Acherim Et Kevodo Ki Veshem Kochecha Nishbatalo Shelo Yichbeneiro Leolam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai Magen David Al HaTorah Vel HaVodah Vel HaNevi'im Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatata Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha Ve'limenucha Lechavod Ultif Aret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu Modim Lach Umachbarachim Otach Yitbarach Shimcha Befi Kochai Tamid Leolam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat
Simen tov u'mazel tov u'mazel tov simen tov u'mazel tov u'mazel tov simen tov u'mazel tov simen tov ye'elanu simen tov u'mazel tov simen tov u'mazel tov simen tov u'mazel tov simen tov ye'elanu Yebeilanu Yeheilanu Olechol Yisrael Yebeilanu Yeheilanu Olechol Yisrael David Melech Yisrael Chai v'kayam David Melech Yisrael Chai v'kayam
Okay. Mazel tov. Wow. Yeah, we have any kids who'd like some candy? Any of you guys want candy? Come on up here. Come on. Starving Encino teenagers. Quick. This is good candy. It's in fruit colors. It contains sugar and preservatives and coloring. It's good for you. In fact, you can even eat the wrapping. The wrapping's better than the candy. Come on up. You can come up here. Don't throw it. Don't throw your phone at her, for God's sakes. Hi, Maddie. These are your poor starving friends, huh? Cute friends. Nice friends. Did you get some candy? This little one here. Can you share a little candy with her? Thank you so much. Okay, you can go sit down, okay? Otherwise, you're going to have to listen to the rabbi. You'll fall asleep. Thank you for sharing. That was nice. Thank you. Did you get candy? There's a few more right over there next to the bride and groom. Yay. Michael, eat the candy. Mazel tov. What a delicious kid. This is a wonderful kid. Mazel tov to you. Mazel tov to you. Wonderful simcha. So Maddie, I was a graduate student many, many, many years ago in New York City at Columbia University. And I sat in a seminar on international education. And I was the only Jewish person in the room, certainly the only rabbi in the room. And we were taught by this wonderful scholar of world religion, a very interesting man. He was born in Japan, educated in China and India and then in Europe, traveled the whole world teaching and learning religion. And he had so many insights about religion. And one day in class he says to me, "You Jew?" And I think I understood what he meant. I said, "Yes." He says, "After class, you come see me," right? I can't do his accent well, but so I came to see him, and we sat down, and he said, "I have a question I have to ask you." I said, "Sure, what is it, Professor?" He says, "I've spent my life learning the religions of the world. I was raised a Buddhist, and I understand Buddhism. And I converted to Christianity when I was a young man, and I understand Christianity. And I've lived in Muslim countries and Hindu countries, and I understand their faiths. I don't understand yours." And I said, "What do you mean, don't understand my faith?" He said, "Look," he said, "the principal image of Buddhism is the quiet, peaceful Buddha sitting underneath the Bodhi tree. And the principal image of Christianity is the loving, gentle Christ handing out bread to the people. And the principal image of Islam is the wise angel Gabriel giving scripture to Muhammad. But the principal image of your faith, of your Judaism, is all noise and conflict. Everyone yelling at each other. No peace. What kind of religion is this?" And I thought that was such an interesting comment, don't you think? So I thought about, what do you answer this guy? Very wise man. So I said to him, "I think you have it right. I think our faith is filled with a great deal of conflict, and I'll tell you why. Because we have to live with two commandments. And these two commandments are incongruent. They're contradictory. The first commandment is to always believe that the world can be healed. That in the world there is the capacity, the possibility of making peace, of healing the relationships among peoples, of doing the right thing and making the world whole, of protecting the natural environment, of raising children to be healthy. The world can be redeemed. That is the first commandment of Judaism. Never give up. Never give up, Maddie. You went to Special Olympics, and you worked with kids who have disabilities, some of them profound disabilities. And what did you discover? They can be happy. They can achieve. They can feel triumphant. They can basically do anything that they tried to do as long as we give them just a little bit of help. Never give up. That's the first commandment. But here's the other commandment. Our faith, our culture, is profoundly aware of the way human beings really are. And that human beings can be selfish, and can be mean, and can be grasping, and can be destructive, and can be violent. And the second commandment is, don't be naive. Don't close your eyes to what's really out there. Because the evil that people do is really real. It's really, really real. Now, these two commandments, if you put them together, they don't work together so well. Because if everybody in the world has the capacity to be evil, everyone in the world has the capacity to hurt other people. People can hate, and people can destroy, and people can ignore the pain of others. Then why do we believe that the world can be redeemed? We should become cynical and dark and bitter. But the Torah won't let us do that. And on the other hand, if the world can be redeemed, then what do you do with all the evil that you can run into in the course of your life? These two commandments, they don't go together so well. And that's why the books of the Torah are so filled with conflict. Because we have this idea that you've got to hold on to both ideas, both commandments. So there's a third idea, and this is the one that goes with both of them. One step at a time. That's the idea. The journey. The Torah is about a great journey. Journeys are very important, because in a journey you understand that we can move, we can be transformed. But it's a very slow thing, a journey. You know, it takes one step at a time. You talked about in your Torah one little teeny commandment. If you find the property of your neighbor that's been lost, return it to them. Take the time and the effort to return it to them. That's a tiny little ethical act, right? I go into a shop and I see that someone left a wallet on the table. So I try to find the person to whom the wallet belongs. Return it to them. It's a tiny ethical act, but it changes everything. Because as you wrote in your talk so nicely, it builds trust among people. It makes somebody feel that I can live in the world, and this world is not so grasping. The world can also be giving. People can care for each other. We can create community, connection with each other. We can trust each other. One tiny ethical act at a time. But always remember the two commandments. Don't be naive. People really can be hurtful. But never give up. We can teach them to be giving. We can teach them to be caring. We can teach them to open their hearts and open their hands and not be indifferent and make a world that's worth living in. One step at a time. One Maddie at a time. One smiling, sweet, wonderful soul of a 13-year-old girl who says, I am committed to moving the world just this much. That's all I ask. And one last thing. As you go into the world and do your thing, your part to bring healing and wholeness, if the other reality ever gets to you, if people's deception, their corruption, their indifference, their hurtfulness ever gets to you, and you want to sit down and just cry, you want to sit down and just scream, you want to sit down and say, I can't do this anymore, there's too much brokenness, then here's what you do. You find yourself to a synagogue, any synagogue, this one or any other one, and you take this beautiful talit that your parents have wrapped you in today, and you wrap yourself in that talit, and you make a prayer. We don't ever ask God, fix the world for me, God. That's not our prayer. What's the prayer? Give me the strength. Give me the patience. Give me the understanding. Give me the courage. Give me the resolution to do my part. And if you pray that prayer, I promise you, God will always answer that prayer. And you will find it in you to go out and to heal one more person, to fix one more piece of the brokenness of the world, to bring beauty where there's ugliness and peace where there's conflict. That's the truth of our faith. And that's what it means to be a bat mitzvah. And that's what it means to be Maddie today. It is our joy to offer you our blessings. Yisimech Elohim kasar Rivka achev Leah. May God give you the strength and the wisdom of the ancient ones. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord God bless you and protect you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yikonecha. May God's light shine on you, and may you bring God's light to every corner of the world you encounter. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'asem lach shalom. May God's presence live with you and lift you up to a life of wholeness and goodness, of wisdom, of courage, of joy, and of peace. Amen. Mwah.
Thank you.
I want to ask your mom and dad and your sister to stand up. You've raised wonderful kids, and we thank you for the contribution of beautiful souls to our world and to our community, and wish you nothing but joy and sweetness and happiness in the years to come. You're going to go off to college next year. Don't get lost. Don't get lost. Stay in touch. Homeschool. No. But have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful year. And your last year at home, and a wonderful career in the world. You get to be an only child for a couple of years. And enjoy your children with all of your hearts. May they bring you nothing but joy. Mazel tov. I want to ask your mishpacha, your whole family, to please rise and share our wishes of Mazal Tov, of sweetness and joy from these wonderful, wonderful children. I want to ask all of your wonderful friends from school to stand up. All of Maddie's buddies, stand up. Thank you for coming this morning. Thank you for being part of our service and our prayers. I hope all of you also listen and you also take on yourselves responsibility to bring wholeness to the world. And we ask everyone in the community to rise and celebrate the arrival of this child into her adulthood as a member of our community with prayers of Shechianu, prayers of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'gianu lazman hazeh. Praise this God who gives us strength and days and enables us to see moments of sweetness and joy. Mazel tov. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu. Hey, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu, 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 O lechol Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, O lechol Yisrael, Hoy David melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam, Hoy David melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Mazel tov. Please be seated. Return now to the blue prayer book, page 151, Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Od Hallelujah Selah. Ashrei Ha'am Shekachalo, Ashrei Ha'am Shadonai Elohav, Tehillah LeDavid, Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech, Bavarcha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed, Bechol Yom Avarcheka, V'Halelal Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed, Gadol Adonai Umhulal Me'od, Velik Dulato Ein Cheker, Dor LeDor Yeshabach Ma'asecha, Ugvarotecha Yagidu, Hadar Kevod Hodecha, V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha, Ve'ezuz Nerotecha Yomeru, Ugdulatcha Asafrena, Zechir of Tuvcha Yabiyu, Ve'tzidkatcha Yeranenu, Hanun Barachum Adonai, Erech Apayim Ugdol Chesed, Tov Adonai Lekol, Verachamav Al Kol Ma'asav, Yoducha Adonai Kol Ma'asecha, Chasidecha Yevarchucha, Kevod Malchutcha Yomeru, Ugvratcha Yedaberu, Hodia Livnei Ha'adam Givrotav, Uchvod Ha'adam Malchuto, Malchutcha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umemshavcha Bechol Dor Vador, Mech Adonai Kol Hanoflim, Bezokev Lechol Hakfufim, Einecho Elecha Yesaberu, V'atanotem Lecha Etochlam Be'ito,
Hoseach et yadecha, Masbia lechol chai ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai Bechol Derechav, V'chasid Bechol Ma'asav, Rov Adonai Bechol Korav, Bechol Asher Yikrahu Bemet, Retzon Yerav Ya'aseh, Ve'et Shabbatam Yishma Ve'yoshiyim,
Shomer Adonai kol ahava ve'kol risham yashmid.
Kol Hashayim Yashmid,
Tehillah.
Tehillah Adonai Yedaber Pi, V'varet Kol Ba'asar, Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed, V'anachnu Nevorech Ya, Me'ata Ve'ad Olam. Hallelujah.
We
we take a moment now to remember friends and family who are in hospital or who are suffering this Shabbos. If there's someone who is close to you, who is ill or who is suffering, then please share this prayer for their wholeness and their recovery. Mishaberach Avotenu Avram, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah. Hu yivarech v'yarpeh kol hacholim b'kilatenu hakdosha. May you, who blessed our ancestors at the sea and in the desert, bless our ill friends through us, your witnesses. Give us the wisdom to impart to them courage and hope. May they know they have in this holy community men, women, and children who pray for the skill of the physician, who pray for their recovery of body and wholeness of spirit. Teach us to remember your words from the void and vastness of the darkness. Let there be light. And let us pray together. Amen. The service for returning the Sefer Torah, page 153. We rise all together. We call forward to the bima for the honor of opening up the Ark, the Critchman family, the Kogan family, and the Faina family. Please come forward. All of those families come forward. Page 153.
Hallelu et Shem Adonai ki yisgov Shemo levado hoedo v'shayim v'yarem keren le'amo te'yilarechol hasidav livnei Yisrael Hamekerovo. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Mizmor leDavid, Havul Adonai, Bnei Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod Vaoz, Havul Adonai, Kevod Shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai, Ve'adrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Alamayim, El Kavod Yerim, Adonai Alamayim Rabim, Kol Adonai, Baba Baba Koach, Kol Adonai, Ve'adar, Kol Adonai, Shover Razim, Vaishaber Adonai, Arze Alevanon, Vayarkidim Kimo Egel, Lebanon Visirion, Kimo Vaneremir, Kol Adonai, Chotsev Lavodesh, Kol Adonai, Yachil Vidavare, Yachil Adonai, Mirevavare Kadesh, Kol Adonai, Yechol Elai Yadon, Vayachesov Yaron, Uvechalo, Kulo Merkavon, Zoinai Lamabur, Yabababashal, Vayeshev Adonai, Melech Leolam, Adonai Oz, Leamo Yitrein, Adonai Yevarech Edamo Shalom. Yi Yisrael ve'oraita Kodesh Abericho Adho. Yi Yisrael ve'oraita Kodesh Abericho Adho. Torah Ora Hallelujah. Torah Ora, Torah Ora, Hallelujah. Overucho Yoemar. Eitz Chaim Lamachazik Yimeba V'chov Mechea Meyushar Derachea Darechei Noam V'chol Nedivo Bea Shalom Ashivenu Elecha V'nashuva Adesh Adesh Yaveinu Adesh Yameinu
Please remain standing. We continue with the prayers of Musaf, page 155.
May Rabba Mevorach Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiron be'olma ve'yimeru Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor ve'Anora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Akol V'Zocher Chazedei Avod Umei Goel Yivnei V'neihem Leman Shemo V'Yahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Atah Givor Leolam Adonai V'chayei Me'yitimada Ra Ve'le'oshia Mechalkel Chayim Mechayei Meitim V'rachamim Rabim Zo'emech Noverim V'rofei Umatir Azurim O'emekayem V'unado Rishayene Far Michamocha Vale Givurion Melech Melech Mimit Umechayeh Umadmirach Shur V'neheman Atah Leochayot Adonai Hayei Hamedim Yam biri biri vai Yam biri biri vai Ay 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 Yam biri biri vai Ay 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 Yam biri biri vai Yam biri biri vai Ay 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 Yam biri biri vai Yam biri biri vai Ay 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 Nari Yizchor V'nagdi Yishchor Gesol Ziach Sarfe Kodesh HaMagdishim Shimcha Kodesh ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה לזה ים בירי בירי ביי איי 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 ים בירי בירי ביי ים בירי בירי ביי איי 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 כגדול יא נביאך וכל זה לזה ויאמר קדוש, קדוש, קדוש אדוני צבאות מלך כל הארץ כבודו לילה ראי לילה ראי לילה ראי לילה ראי לילה ראי Lay 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 kevodo mala mahale olam misharetav shoarim zelazeh ayem ekom mekom kevoedoi ereyo matam baruch Baruch Yevod Adonai Mimekol Mimekol Yevon Meracham Yev Ve'achonam Amechad Yev Shema Erev Aboker Mechol Yom Etamid Erev Aboker בכל יום תמיד ערב הבוקר בכל יום תמיד ערב הבוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים יבוא שמה אומרים שמע הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנית לעיני כל אחוי להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור אם אלוהיך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מי יפינו לא ימוש לעולם לעולם לדור ודור דור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה, אדוני, ואל ישמחו מלכות חשוין לשבת. You may be seated if you like. The Kaddish Yitker Avigal Shmeir Rava. Yon Madi Velach Yerut Tevi Am Lemor Vegayich No Mechon of Chayach Obeit Yisrael. Bagalav is Manikori Veyimeru. Amen. Yehi Shmeir Rava Mevorach. Leolam Ulol Meyolemaya. Yidbarach V'Shavah V'Poar V'Tom V'Sevit Adal V'Tol V'Tal Shmeir Kudsha. وليقول ميكو بخاطر جلات تجوخات بين خمسة دميرون بيوم بيمر وامين يتكبر صلوتنا وأوتون خيسو كانوا بيشمعي بيمر وامين شلون رابا بيشمعي بخايم ولينو وكويسو وامين سيشلون ما بيسي شلون علينا والكويسو ويمرو Amen. Ein Keloino, ein Kadoneino, ein Kemalkeino, ein Kemoshieno, Micheloino, Michadoneino, Michemalkeino, Michemoshieno, no dell'Eloheino, no dell'Adoneino, no dell'Malkeino, no dell'Moshieno, Baruch Eloheino, Baruch Adoneino, Baruch Malkeino, Baruch Moshieno, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Malkeinu, Moshienu, Tau Shikiro, Avoteinu, Levanecha, El Yedoreh Asamim. Aleinu Lishabeach Ladon HaKol, Latein Gilva, Viltel Vreshir, שלא עשנו כגויהו הרצון ולא שמענו כמזבחותו אדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגור עלינו ככל העולם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ככתוב בתורתך אדוני מלך לעולם יבער ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו echad.
Please be seated. This week our community notes with the deepest of sadness the passing of Sandra Cohen, mother of Lauren and Miriam Cohen, of Susan Cohen, of sister of Janice and Frank Kanofsky, a grandmother of 5. And we note with the deepest of sadness the passing of Magdalena Magda Yeager, mother of Stephen and Janice Yeager, and of Barbara Yeager, grandmother of Jonathan and Sarah, and of Robert Yeager. Mrs. Yeager survived the concentration camps of Auschwitz and Belsen, where she lost her family and all that was known to her, came to America, married and raised a family, and taught an ethic of love and giving. We pray that her family is with us today, finds strength and love and comfort in the bonds of this community and in the memories that they share. As well, you will find the names of all of those remembered by our community this week. All the yard sites commemorated by Valley Beth Shalom, all the names are printed in the synagogue program. We pray that their names and legacy is a blessing to those who recall those lives and hold them close. The words of the mourner's Kaddish found on page 184. We invite those who recite the Kaddish in memory of loved ones or observance of yard sites to please rise. Page 184. It's a custom in our community that if you look around and find yourself sitting near someone who's standing up alone, we'll ask that you stand up with them so that no one grieves or mourns alone when friends and community are present. The words of Kaddish, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael, ba'galau v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam umei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Please be seated. A very special blessing to the Achavan family who comes today to celebrate yahrzeit of their beloved father and to begin the celebration of new life coming to this community. You have all of our prayers and blessings for comfort and strength. This morning we will be greeted and announcements will be delivered by Scott Howard, the newly resurrected former president of Valley Beth Shalom. He looks so good. I can't believe he looks so good. We're so glad he's here. He will bring announcements and greetings, and in his own special way, prayers for UCLA men's football.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rabbi Feinstein, Kenner Fox, Yossi Dresner, David Spear, musical accompaniment. It's very nice. It was a beautiful service today. Maddie did a wonderful. It was beautiful watching you up there today, and what you do with Special Olympics, it's really is special. Congratulations to your family and California for college. Okay. To the Goldsmith family and to the Schlesinger family, Mazel Tov. I wish you many years. Your Sinai family? So it's sort of like UCLA and USC, VBS and Sinai. So it's going to be a beautiful union. So Mazel Tov, and it's wish you many years. Let's see, coming up, we have a number of, we have Slichot coming up this next Shabbat. It's, we changed the Torahs, we moved the Torahs, we have study sessions with Rabbi Feinstein, with Rabbi Farkas, and I think, is Asher doing a program? Asher's also doing a program? Good. So that's next Saturday. Coming up this week, let's see, what do we have this week? School starts. We have a lot of things coming up. September 5th should be an interesting evening here. We're going to have study session with Rabbi Feinstein and Borowitz on preparing for Rosh Hashanah for the new year. So I encourage you to come to that. Lunch is in, where's lunch? Where's Kiddush? Katsuya, it's over, no, Shirley. Mock and Berdorf, and we're having enchiladas. And let's see, we're having Torah study in Zicklin Youth Center at about 20 minutes after services end. And what did I forget? Okay, good, thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
The holidays are coming. Next week is Slichot, which is the Saturday night that precedes the coming of the holidays. We begin in the evening with dessert and Havdalah. Our special guest will be Professor Sarah Stein, who is a professor of Sephardic Jewish history at UCLA, is going to teach us about the development of the Sephardic prayer experience, and then a beautiful Sephardic musical Slichot led by our artist in residence, Asher Levy, and his father, Rabbi Jay Levy, so please join us for that. High holidays are coming. We would love to have you here for prayer and learning for the coming holidays. If you're a member of the synagogue, you will be receiving very soon a packet of tickets in the mail. We send out tickets for security and crowd control, so everyone has a place for the holiday. So please look for that in your mail. If you're not a member of this synagogue, but a member of another synagogue, look in your mail for tickets to your shul, and be sure that you enjoy services there. If you're not a member of any synagogue, we would love to have you here. Just call the synagogue office. Take this brochure home, the phone number is on it, and say, I so enjoy VBS, I want to sign up and be the rabbi's boss. So you too can join the shul and be part of our community. We would love to have you, and we will not allow finances or money to get in the way. If for some reason you can't afford it, whatever you can afford at Starbucks, we'll take. And that will be your ticket for the holiday. We'd love to have you here, so please call the synagogue office. That's very, very important. Any other announcements? Yossi, how's UCLA going to do this year? All right, that's
7 and 4.
7 and 4. You heard it from the prophet's mouth. We'd like to invite Maddie's family to the Bima. We'd like to invite the bride and groom to the Bima. We'd like to invite everyone to rise from your seats, embrace those beside you, draw them close as we welcome one another and make Shabbos Kiddush. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. V'shamru.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. Le'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam b'rit olam b'ni uvein b'nei Yisrael od hilei olam ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et aretz uvayom hashvi'i Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayi nafash Al kein bracharnai Et yom ha-Shabbat vayekashehu Savri givirotai v'rabotai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Adon olam asher malach v'terem kol yetzirin yivera le'et nasa b'chevtzo kol zayim melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kichlod agol Vevado Yemeloch Noria, Veuhaya Veuver, Vuyebet Yevara, Veuechad Vein Sheni, Leam Shirelo, Leagab Yeria, Belireshit, Belitachlit, Velo Haoz Veyam Yisra, Veueli Vechai Goali. Zorchaveli ve'ed Sarah ve'onisi umanosri menat kosi ve'yom ekra ve'yado avkid ruchi ve'yishon ve'agira ve'yimeruchi geviati. Oh my goodness. Ado en